Hello, Bad Watchers! Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, boom. Yo, Antiphoria! Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. GG's on first. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Goated? Actually goated? Clappies. I got the clappies. Hi! Happy Monday. I'm doing good. How are you doing? We'll be on in just a second. Glad to hear it. Toot, 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 toot. Which sound? That one? Was it a sound I was making? Just little lip noises. I like that you like it. Oh, interesting. Do you want to? Do you got the ASMR stuff? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, everybody. Happy Monday. I hope everybody's Mondays are going well. I do apologize for the continued late starts. I think we're officially moving our schedule to 6 p.m. to 2 a.m., something like that. Just to account for the fact that I really am a night owl. And to manage the 4 p.m. starts before, I was kind of constantly having to like sort of like stutter step my schedule, where Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays I was having to like try to put myself to bed really early so that I could wake up earlier, so that I could feel ready to go live at 4 p.m. And I think I'm just realizing it's like that's not very effective. Regardless, I'm an hour and a half-ish late for that 6 p.m. start, so I really should change my, I think my schedule. I think I formally have like a schedule set on Twitch, and I think that's still reflecting the 4 p.m. to midnight, so I should probably remember to change that tonight, something like that. But y'all know I'm just not great at time. And if I try to force things, then that's not good either. That's not good either. So I appreciate y'all rolling with me. This week has been good. I mean, it's only Monday. What am I talking about? Sometimes the weeks just bleed together, though. I would say very much this week feels like it's bleeding in from last week. And so, yeah, that's mostly what I mean. We've been working hard. We've been working hard on trying to get a format together that will function to bring movement and art back into the schedule. And I think we've figured it out. I think we're pretty much there. We'll feel probably more comfortable talking about it on Wednesday or Friday. I'm not sure which. I feel like my eye makeup is really smeared. We were doing some yoga earlier with makeup on. Maybe that's a hint as to the format. But so I think some of the sweat has. Oh look, we got a pupperoon. Got a little puppy poo, little puppy. Oh, and there she goes. Just as quick as she appeared, she is gone. We do have a little sleepy boy, Mr. Bearboo, though. Oh, there she is again. There's Miss May. There's Miss Mabel. There she is. Cutie tootie. Okay, what's next? The question of the day. Question of the day for today. Let's see. Yes. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's what I came up with for question of the day, so we're gonna roll with it. What vegetable, if you were to be a vegetable, what vegetable would you be? I don't have an answer yet. This is how this always goes, is like I come up with a question and I think to myself, I mean, what is my answer to that question gonna be? And I'm always like, I don't know. But we'll ask it anyway. Okay. Wizard is turning you into a vegetable. A vegetable? I don't know how to spell vegetable, but we're gonna roll with it. Into a vegetable. Which veggie you choosing? Bada bing, bada boom. There it is, a little question of the day. Ooh, a cabbage. That's cute. Is there any reason why? Is it like a favorite vegetable of yours in particular? This camera is 1 pixel off and it is bugging me. There we go. In the right spot now. Oh, it's your favorite vegetable. Very cool. Red cabbage or not red cabbage? What is the other one called? Green cabbage? That doesn't seem right. Oh my goodness, Barry is so cute. He's just looking over this way. I don't think he knows. I don't think little Barry knows that I can see him as well. But I can just tell that he was like staring at me like, Annie, okay. Do you have a favorite cabbage dish? Please dish about your favorite cabbage dish. I feel like this question actually gets a little bit hairy around the margins, because it's like, you know how there's all these sorts of different definitions of fruit and vegetable? Like, you know, like the official botanical definition of a vegetable versus like the colloquial understanding, right? Like a tomato technically being a fruit, even though most people would consider it a veggie. I think my answer right now, I'm just obsessed with tomatillos. I'm like irrationally obsessed with tomatillos. I would not be surprised to find out that tomatillos are actually a fruit though. But I don't know. Are peppers a fruit or a vegetable technically? Anyways, we'll go with it. We'll go with the broadest sort of understanding of what a vegetable is, right? We'll roll with that. So that people aren't having their preferences excluded. Okay. That's question of the day. We'll be asking that throughout the night. What vegetable probably? Okay. Okay, but cabbage dish. What's your favorite cabbage dish? Right now I'm really obsessed with making a red cabbage coleslaw. I just keep getting cabbage from the store each time I go and making massive amounts of red cabbage coleslaw. I feel like it just goes so good on everything. Like it goes great on tacos. This is gonna sound weird, but I kind of like to just throw it in miscellaneous soups. Because it brings like a little crunch, but it's also bringing like acidity all along with it. I should clarify, the red cabbage coleslaw I make, it's like red cabbage, red onion, some jalapeno slivers. This last one I actually threw in crushed up peanuts just for a little like textural difference, like a crunch that's like more fatty along with the crunch that's more crispy. And then it is just vinegar, lemon juice. No mayonnaises. I don't know that a mayonnaise coleslaw would go well in a soup. I can see it working out depending on the soup, but I feel like they go great on top of salads, right? It's just like, it's like another sort of like pre-made salad on top of your salad. Take it with any dish? Yes, exactly. Okay. I mean, cabbage kind of goated, to be honest. I feel like it feels so healthy too. Like you eat it and it just feels like nutrients, and it feels like dietary fiber. I also made some stewed cabbage. I split my last cabbage head in half and made coleslaw with one half of it, and then sort of like boiled it in with some whatchahoozits. What is it called? Oh, collard greens. So it's like a little bit of bitter, a little bit of, that was really good. Furion King, hi. Welcome in. We do love fiber. I don't know why it's going double through each of them. Oh no, it's not. We love dietary fiber around here. Absolutely. Yo, you got the JQ emotes. Let's friggin' go. Over from the Jaquarium. Love to see it. Gotta have it. Gots to have it. Furion King, word question of the day. We always do a question of the day. Is question of the day broken on this scene? How is question of the day broken on this scene? Yeah, I don't get it. Question of the day is a wizard is coming to turn you into a vegetable. Which vegetable are you choosing? So far, Untiforia has chosen cabbage. I went with tomatillos because everything I make right now has tomatillos in it. I make a tomatillo salsa that I throw on top of everything. I just made a tomatillo and celery soup. It's fucking goated. I think I'm gonna go a gourd or so. Yeah, that's allowed. That's allowed. We're going with very broad interpretation of vegetable. If in your mind it is a vegetable, it's kind of allowed. So long as it's not a meat, like it obviously can't be from an animal. If it's a plant, unless it's like clearly a fruit, like an apple. We all know an apple is a fruit, right? I hope an apple is actually a fruit. Can sit on the porch for 2 months. Yeah, that's pretty freaking cool, actually. That's pretty cool. Are you gonna be carved, or are you going to be whole? Are you going to be just ooh? Or you could be you could have you could have a little Sharpie face drawn on you. That'd be cute too. Okay. I think eaten would be good for sure. Roasted. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna specify that you're gonna become a vegetable that is consumed, roasted, consumed, and shat out. I think maybe in this case, since it's like magic is involved, you're gonna end up as an endless cycle of gourds. That fecal matter will then be spread out over the next gourd field, and you will fertilize into the next gourd. Yo, baked! Let's go! I'll be in and out for a bit on my phone. All right, sounds good. I hope everything's going well. You will be gorgeous. Love it. Question of the day. The question of the day today is: a wizard is coming to turn you into a vegetable. Which vegetable are you becoming? And why? I think so far, most of the rationale is just because we like these vegetables. I chose tomatillo. Antiphoria chose cabbage. Furon King went with gourd. Oh, potato. Yeah. I probably could have filled that in. I should have guessed so that I looked like I knew what I was talking about. Can reproduce from each eye. I get to take over the world. Holy. Yeah, baked reproduces by budding. So baked can just, that's kind of goated strat, actually. That's pretty goated. I learned that ginger, oh, really? That's kind of interesting. Dude, I feel like I should grow more of my own herbs. I'm just like, I'm an herb junkie, to be honest. And once you get the herbs started, it's like harvesting them doesn't kill the plant. It's not like you have to start from fresh. It's just, you take off some and more comes back in its place. Ooh, a parsley and sage plant that refused to die. Do you want them to die? I did have, the thing is, you do have to take care of them in some way. I started a pretty robust herb garden out in my front yard, and then the weeds eventually ate them. So just didn't do anything, and they survived over the winter. Oh, nice. Hearty. They're very hearty. Emotional support human should be home Wednesday. Then see my doctor Thursday about meds. All right. So right now, are you medless? Is that what's going on right now? You're experiencing the world. You're raw dogging reality. Killed Mint somehow twice. I mean, I managed to kill all of the herbs in my front yard, and I planted a lot of herbs. But that's what happens if you just like flat out refuse to take care of them, I suppose. In a natural environment, right? It's not like it was a pot inside or something. Okay, I got mood stabilizer, so I'm half medless. Gotcha. Wait, so is it just migraine medication that you're swapping, or is it's something else? Sorry, these are like very personal questions. You don't feel like you need to answer any of that. I'm open about this stuff. It's my, okay, OCD PTSD med missing. Gotcha. Promise I'm missing. Oh, that's the one that helps you sleep. Are you able to do like melatonin or anything when these things happen, when you're transitioning, or do those not? I know melatonin, it's like a crapshoot. Some people it works, and then some people it's like, it blows donkey balls. I get melatonin nightmares when I take it. Sometimes I do it just because, like, to be honest, it's like there are some times where I'm not tired, but I'm really, really, really done with being awake. This isn't often, mind you. It's maybe like 2 times a year or something like this will happen where I am totally and completely done being awake for the day, but I'm not at all tired. And so then, yeah, but I know that I will be giving myself a melatonin hangover for the next day, and I know that I will be taking a trip into melatonin nightmares. But it's just like, sometimes that trade is just worth it. Stops nightmares, makes it easier to deal with intrusive OCD. Gotcha. Yeah, it doesn't happen to me as often anymore, but there have been long stretches where I have had just like the worst fucking nightmares. Like, yeah, just really gory, awful stuff. And you wake up and you're just like, what in the fuck was all of that about? And then you have like an adrenaline rush. Melatonin gummies taste good, but they don't do anything. Took 30 milligrams of THC and was still awake, which is double my normal. Double your normal, I'm in a ton of pain dose. Okay. Meds started giving you nightmares. First I was puking it up, so they switched me to one that dissolves in your mouth, and then the nightmares. Gotcha. Yeah, paying $50 a month to feel horrible, that makes no sense at all to continue. Well, I hope whatever is next. Hopefully you're able to get it same day as doctor's appointment, and I hope it's effective. Transitioning on medications can be such a pain in the ass. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good that you feel like you have a good relationship with your psychiatrist. I have never, and it's a me problem. It's a me problem. I've never had a good relationship with a psychiatrist. Yeah. I just can't get into a mental space where I have enough trust in anything that they're saying, I suppose. That's really good. That's really, really good. Okay, should we fire up some minis? Some of the dailies? Should we fire up some dailies? After we get our fill of dailies, which can also be controlled by you guys. You know how influenceable I am. Not in a bad way, just like if y'all are feeling a certain activity, I'm fucking there for it. But after we do get our fill of dailies, we'll go spin our community games wheel. That's gonna be a thing that continues to hold over from the New Year's Spectacular. We're gonna have our wheel of games. We're gonna elect a wheel captain. We're gonna spin it, and then we're all gonna jump on board. I think we might be a little bit of a small crew right now. Otherwise, honestly, I would just jump right into community games. But okay. Here we are. Now get me out of the way. Get out of here. Get out of here. I keep meaning to set up those like those smooth transitions that, you know how some people have those little things where it's like whoop. It just takes their camera and it like shrinky dinks it. I keep meaning to figure out how to do that. But you know, I always have like a giant list of things that we're working on. That'd be fun. Yeah, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, it seems like such a small thing, but I feel like it changes the, this is like a little bit existential kind of vibes, but I feel like it changes the nature of the streaming space. And it sounds so weird because how different is it to like really turn one camera off and then turn another camera presenter on versus like whoop whoop. But I think it really like, it almost like affects the perception of the space and what's going on in it. Okay. Y'all know I need a lot of help with the crosswords. I need help, y'all. We got smart language people here. Places for sweaters. And one down is French ice cream. French ice cream? I don't know. French vanilla? Galette? I mean, it's probably just the French word for ice cream, right? Do we have any Francophiles? Lumpy, get in here! Wherever you are, come to us. We need a French speaker in here. The Moore's Account. Author The Moore's Account author. Something Lalami. Lalami. La 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 me. Baked, did you say what vegetable you were going to be? The wizard is arriving. The wizard is arriving shortly. If you don't choose, he's going to turn you into a poop nugget. Oh, you already said potato. You said potato. I'm like totally out of it. You said that already. You said it. You said it already. That's a wrap. The director's cry. A wrap. That's a wrap, folks. Right? That's got to be what that is. $100 slangly. Hundo? Maybe? And not the edible kind? What does that mean? What does that mean? Vintage auto. A vintage auto. If any lurkers want to hop into chat, question of the day is, wizard is coming to turn you into a vegetable. What vegetable? Oh, not an edible wrap. Yeah. I thought you were saying not an edible potato, and I was like, I'm sure there are non-edible potatoes out there. I think one of the coolest things about humanity is that like our food products are like hundreds of thousands of years in the making. You know, it's like, I'm trying to remember what it is. Like, it's wheat and another thing are actually, and this happens like all the time. I mean, it's not like this happens all the time, but if you look at across our food products, it is very commonly prevalent where we have two different food products that come from a singular plant. And it's just like thousands of years of people selecting for a certain thing turned them into two different things. And like, I mean, I feel like we're like familiar with varietals of things nowadays, but they're like things that we think of as two distinctly different things. I mean, you could eat me, I might not taste the base though. I don't know how that F got up there. Uppermost point. North Pole? N-Pole? Oh, glass. Okay, so that means I'm not surprised Hundo is wrong. That sounds right to me. Chundo. A centi? Furin King? I thought Apex for 6D? For 6 down? But I don't know how that works with 9A. What is 6 down uppermost point? Oh! We can put it in there. We can put it in there. A vintage auto. Vintage auto. The way they say vintage auto makes me think it's not actually automobile. If my brain is mixing it with another word. Places for sweaters. The Gorp. The Gorge. The Grand. What's 4 down? Smooth patio material. All right, how this works, guys, is we're at. I'm saying this because I'm pretty stumped. At 5 minutes, this is our standard. We check the grid, and then every 30 seconds after that, we start revealing a letter. I just want to let y'all know. This is how we do it. I like to give y'all a heads up. Sounds from a bored audience. Yawns? Maybe we're not stumpered out. Paintings by Spanish surrealist Joan. Paintings. I don't know. Oh, a C note. Let's friggin' go. Brain blasting? Yeah, C note, huge. I feel like this is like Essex or something. I don't know what an Essex is, but What's 5 across? God, this is my always complaint about the LA Times crossword puzzle. They want you to know so many people. Like if you just don't factually know this person, then what? Then what are we supposed to do, LA Times? Smooth patio material. Tiles, slate. Ooh, we're cooking. This must be Essex, honestly. I can't fathom anything else that it could be. Place for sweaters. Gyms, I hate you guys. I hate them so much. I hate them so much. Okay, do we want to see, we'll give it up to 6 minutes. Do we want to see if we can get this with no assistance? I think at 6 minutes we'll check the grid and see. Try letters. I mean, that's where I normally end up with things like this. Paintings by Surrealist Joan. Like, I feel like we should actually just be able to put together the word at this point. But this is the problem when you create such a density of things that are dependent on knowing a specific thing. Like a name doesn't follow words. It's not like you can just conjure the word, you know? Okay, we're gonna check. We're gonna check the grid. So it's just the Y. It's the square that we knew that we don't know. We clearly don't know it. This becomes tricky because at this point to reveal a square is just answering it. Oh, very nice, an eye. How did we get to that? Miros? What does Miros mean? Myros. Myros can refer to several things. A Norwegian tech company providing ocean environmental monitoring sensors, an AI-powered e-commerce search discovery platform, a minimal real-time operating system for embedded systems, or a Romanian word for smell or scent. It is a versatile term often associated with technology, data, and sometimes online platforms depending on the context. Oh, to look. Miros, Spanish to English. You look. I look. I watch, I see. Paintings by Spanish surrealist Joan. I'm mad. Let's go play connections. Let's get more angry. I like us to get angry first and then we calm it down with other things, you know? All right, connections. We play all these games together, you guys. Connections. We are trying to find 4 groups of 4, in case you haven't played this game before. There's 4 groups of 4. Each group is conceptually aligned in some way. There is everything from yellow to green to blue to purple groups, and that represents their difficulty. Purple being the hardest, yellow being the easiest. Let's see. All these words are so long today. What the fuck is this word? Keftid zidimi? I don't like where this is heading. I don't like where this is heading. Money penny is interesting. We got, in my mind, that's a clear James Bond reference. Headquarter, handshake, console, understanding. Okay. Understanding, agreement, compact. These are things of aligning consciousnesses. I would say in aligning understandings, but understanding is already there. Ooh, novice, intermediate, proficient, expert. Let's go. Novice, intermediate, proficient, expert. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go. Experience levels. What the fuck is Pumpernickel doing here? Okay, armchair, bookcase, footstool. These feel almost too close. Pieces of furniture. Oh! Handshake, handshake, a handshake agreement. I like it. Let's go, GG's. I was not understanding what the handshake was in the chat. And there's the coin ones too. A promise. Very nice. Thanks for cracking that one, Furion King. Mr. Doge Taco. Docking counts as a handshake? It does. Yeah, we could be docking and doing a handshake in here for sure. How are you doing? Not the worst I've seen. Not the worst I've seen by a mile. The pretty on brand with what we do here. I'd be drinking tea. All right, very nice. Mr. Doge Taco, we have a question of the day that we always do. Today's question of the day is: a wizard is coming to turn you into a Yes, both please. But I will only take them as a package service. Only if you can do the free graphics design and give me the cheap viewers. I need both. It's like a combo deal or nothing. A wizard is coming. Where do you want them to come? No, they're coming to turn you into a vegetable. Which veggie are you getting turned into? Baked says console, armchair, footstool, bookcase. I was kind of thinking console, right? A piece of furniture, living room furniture. Okay, entertainment console, I guess. Potato, because you can do a lot with a tater. Nice. We've got 2 potatoes right now. Baked and yourself are potatoes. Furion King is a gourd. I'm a tomatillo, and Untiforia is a cabbage. A cabbage, there we go. Okay, Pumpernickel, Headquarter, Moneypenny. Keftazidamine. Thank you so much for the follow, Taco. Thank you. Ooh, what is this? A way too dank. We got that way too dank. Any thoughts? Any thoughts on what these might be? This is what we normally do. When we get down to this last one, obviously we've won. Good job, us. No mistakes. We made no mistakes. Second part is all coins. Oh, dime, nickel, quarter, money penny. That's what King was saying about the coins. Yeah, that's clearly it. Ending in US coins. Purple is always, I don't know, purple is always some stupid shit like that, and like for some reason my brain cannot put it together. Not for the life of me can my brain actually put it together. Oh boy. What the fuck is the first part? It means nothing. You're just supposed to know that you're removing it. But what is a Ceph design? Is this a real thing? Oh, okay. It's a prescription. I figure it sounded like medication. 3rd generation cephalosporin antibiotic used to treat wide variety of serious bacterial infections, particularly those caused by Pseudomonas aeruginosa. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, wow, it's administered via injection into a vein or a muscle? That's some serious ass shit. Works by inhibiting the synthesis of the bacteria cell wall, leading to cell death. It is resistant to hydrolysis by many beta-lactamase enzymes, which gives it activity against some otherwise resistant bacteria. Okay. That's over my pay grade, but interesting, very interesting. Okay, let's go to the strands. Let's get strandy. Let's get stranded. We're all playing together again, just to remind everybody. We kings in this failing monarchy, queen. Mr. Dochaga, how was your day? That question goes for everybody. For Furion King, Untiphoria Baked, how were your days? How was your day today? I hope they were well, but how were they? Okay, so how strands works is it's like a word search, but you can get bendy. So like what? Like seam. We can do like that, and that will count as a word. There's 7 words we're trying to find all around this theme. If we find a word that's not on theme, it counts as 1/3 of a hint. Today was all right. I'm glad it's over because there are fun events to come, like trivia. Ooh, trivia. Where do you do trivia? Do you like go and do like bar trivia, or is there like some online trivia you participate in? Silk. We usually try at first to go hintless, but we also collect toad. Once we find all 7 words, the entire thing will be filled, and there will be one of them that is a special word called the spangram, which goes edge to edge. Appeal to a higher power. Is pray one of them? Hi, Scarlet Fritz! Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? How was your day today? It's good to see you. A local spot outdoors though, so it'll be a little cold. Okay. Sometimes that's fun though. I mean, I'm not a fan of being cold, but sometimes for an event, it adds like a little vibe to it, having a cold face, a cold nose. Hopefully you've got some warm clothes. Do you play with friends, or are you just a solo trivier? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. I'm glad you're good. Today was fun. I did some yoga along with some other workout stuff. We're looking to reintegrate movement back into the channel. It's been probably like a month or 2 months since we've done a community workout, and so I'm working on elements of that. We'll probably launch movement back into the channel next week, in some format. It's still very hush hush because. Mostly because I'm working on the idea, but it was exciting today to proceed with yoga, proceed with working on that kind of stuff. Oh, with your D&D group, that's cool. That's cool. How long have you been with your D&D group? Is it a long running? How many campaigns have you gotten in? To be honest, I love the idea of D&D, and this is gonna sound real strange, but I feel almost a little bit too shy. I feel almost a little too shy for, because it feels like you have to be so creative to be playing in D&D, the way that you have to like inhabit the role and things like that. Gotta go by. All right. Well, thank you so much for popping in, Scarlet Fritz. It was good to see you. Hopefully, we'll see you pop up again. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Feel like it'd be a fun. I think I would be once I got into it. Once my brain got wrapped around what we were doing. But I do feel like I'd be like kind of clammy first. Oh, it's your first game. Okay. I think we might need to take a hint, y'all. Peace. Usually once we get one, then it's a little easier because you understand what they mean by this appeal to a higher power. I feel like we're just looking for gods, but I don't see any god names on here. I used to just hang out while Emotional Support Human and Friends played, and I'd occasionally be the outside commentary. That's kind of cool. I like the idea that in the world of their D&D campaign, you were sort of like a disinterested god. Disembodied, always vaguely watching, but not really totally paying attention, and then every so often, your booming voice would echo out of the sky. And say some wild ass shit that may be helpful, may not be helpful, may be related, might not be related. Oh, feel like it's corpo speak. Interesting. Interesting. Do we have like chief marketing officer? I'm gonna take the hint just to keep us moving along. Mean? Name? Huh? That was not helpful. It was always random and not always something I meant to. Nice. Nice. Okay. Awards. I don't know, we might be humping this one along with hints. Pete is a word, right? Peace. Oh, I think I got peace already, but we'll fire it off. Yeah. Treen, but there's no way to get back to that N. Time. Oh, nice. Mito Sat soda. We got some soda. We got ourselves another hint. Let's go. Skills. Skills, name, and award. I really don't understand how these things are related to a higher power, to be honest with you guys. Award, kind of. Oh, experience. Experience. Yeah, that's got to be one of them. Oh, close. Here we go. Experience. Nice. Okay, and then this is clearly our spangram, but I don't know what it means. Contact. Oh, it's not our spangram. Then, like, what is this? Our spangram? Resume. That's our spangram. Education. I don't understand. I don't understand the theme. Can someone explain this to me? I feel like, Furion, I feel like you were kind of right about it being like corpo speak. Like there's something going on there, right? Like resume. I guess it's stuff a hiring person looks at on a resume. Okay, resume, education, awards, your name, skills. Okay, so the appeal to... Fuck! God, I hate them. Appeal to a hiring power. Appeal to one who hires and has power. Okay. Okay, very clever. Too clever for me. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Let's go to something that. Wait, let's check and see if New York Times has given us the mini back. No, they have not. I keep expecting that maybe one day they'll return the mini to the free play. It really doesn't make sense to me that they took it away, but beep 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 beep. Well, let's go play global. Ooh, I like that we put this in dark mode. Okay, we always start with Algeria. Ooh, okay, 7,370 kilometers. Roughly to the northeast. I feel like we're looking at Japan. I feel like Japan is a good anchor point at least. What? Oh, wrong direction. To the southwest, not the northeast. Okay, never mind. Ooh, we're looking at Chile, probably. Spicy water? Wait, do we have any fizzy water fans in the chat? Huge fizzy water fan. I actually used to drink it all the time on stream, and then I realized that it would always make me like burp. And then I realized how gross that is to just be sitting here burping into the microphone for 4.5 hours. There was also one day, it was the final day of the Spooktubulation, and I had an egg for breakfast, and then I had fizzy water, and those two were just like battling it out in my stomach. It was not fun. Are you a spicy water fan? Gonna go grab one right now, apparently so. I want to buy a CO2 canister, so I never need to get refills again. Ooh, yeah. Drinking one of the polar winter flavors right now. Oh, I don't know what that is, actually. I actually have way too much fizzy water at my house right now because I was doing groceries this weekend. And no, I was doing groceries this weekend, and shit, it's whatever sits right on top of Chile. Is that what Argentina's down here? Is that Ecuador? Or is Ecuador part of Central America? Oh, I struggle with South and Central America so bad. They had this crazy deal where it was like if you buy 2 12-packs, you get the third free. And I already had one 12-pack at home, so I was mostly just like defensively buying another 12-pack, but I was like, how can I resist? It's not like it's gonna go bad. And so I was like, how can I actually resist a 3 for the price of 2 deal? Like, it almost felt like it would have been silly to not, you know? I don't know what you mean. I totally don't have a bunch of unopened cases of water because I stock up on flavors I like because we keep forgetting to get more CO2. Defensively buying a 12-pack. Not a beer, by the way. This is not beer. This is fizzy water. This is fizzy water, right? It's like between when I was buying groceries and when I might buy groceries next, because usually I just buy groceries every 2 weeks. There's a chance that I would, and there's a chance that I wouldn't go through a 12-pack in between then. Because it's not something I do every day. But there are times where I get into a thing where it's like, it is every day, or I do like 2 in a day, or I really feel like I can treat myself and I do 3 of them in a day. Fizzy water is mid. Drink flat soda like a real human. See, that's the thing. I think honestly, I kind of agree with you. Fizzy water, little bit mid. It's like, if you compare it to soda, fizzy water fucking sucks. Like fizzy water next to a root beer? Are you kidding me? Fizzy water next to even like a Diet Coke doesn't really stand up. But I neither want that much sugar nor that much artificial sugar. I don't want to be taking in that much of either. No, you're not too late, Gavin. We're planning to do the games wheel next if we have a wheel volunteer, and then after that it's after that we're doing our prize wheel spins, and then we have golf on the docket. What's your schedule like though? If you I'm always excited to play golf when people are excited to play golf. So if you're like here for an hour and then you disappear, we can rearrange some things. Ooh, baked volunteers, Gavin. Gavin, it sounds like you're selected to be our wheel captain. Be here for a couple hours. Okay, cool. We'll stick with the game plan as is then. Let's go with Ecuador. I'm not confident that that's what sits on top of Chile, but nope, that is not what sits on top of Chile. Oh, wait, what? What's sitting in between? What's sitting in between them? Is that Venezuela is up here? What else is in South America? We got Brazil taking up this big old chunk. We got the 3 tiny ones. Yes, everybody's allowed to play. BRB, grab some foods. All right, sounds good. Have a good BRB. Hope the foods that you locate are delicious. Argentina is down here. Man, I need to buff up on my geography. DBZ fan, welcome in. Gavin, DBZ fan, how are you doing today? How are your days? Any highlights to share? Any lowlights to share? Oh, Colombia. Oh, Colombia is northeast of Ecuador. Yeah, we are looking for southeast. Why do I feel like South America has like a country that's named one thing and then almost exactly that thing but slightly different? Oh, Peru. We're looking at Peru, right? Let's go. Let's go, baby. Man, how did oh, southeast is Peru. Okay. By the way, we both independently got Peru. I wasn't looking at chat when you typed in Peru, but I like that we both independently got it. Okay, let's fucking go. All right, next up we got the food guesser. This is gonna be our final daily game of the day. How food guesser works is we are presented with a picture of a food and a description. We are trying to guess the country it comes from. After 2 guesses, the name of the dish is revealed, and I think we only have 5 guesses. If we fail after 5 guesses, they just tell us. So our ingredients here, fernet. This feels like the biggest hint. I feel like I know that I've seen this before, but I don't know where fernet is from. Cola, ice, lemon wedge. This dish is popular mixed drink consisting of a bittersweet herbal liqueur combined with cola over ice. It is well known for its distinct complex flavor that balances the robust aromatic notes of the liqueur with the familiar sweetness of soda. Typically served in a tall glass, it is often enjoyed socially, especially in party settings or gatherings with friends. Eastern Europe. That was kind of my thought. Eastern Europe. Let's try Austria. Ice cold. We're ice cold. Okay. We're ice cold and we're looking to travel west and south. I think ice cold from Austria would mean we are not on the continent of Europe. So given that it's west and south, I think we're looking at South America. Let's try Brazil. Yes! Oh, it's borders. I thought we got it. So I think we're looking at Argentina. Fernet con coca. The language isn't going to give us a great hint here, but I think Argentina is the answer. Let's go. Let's go. I know so little about Fernet. Fernet con cola is a popular mixed drink from Argentina. consists of Fernet. Oh, an Italian Amaro. Okay. Fernet arrived in Argentina with Italian immigrants in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The most common brand used is Fernet Branca, produced in Milan since 1845 and manufactured locally in Buenos Aires since 1941. Interesting. Fernet's initial popularity in Argentina was tied to its purported digestive qualities and used as a medicinal tonic. I love throughout history, like it's just the healthcare industry has just been poisoning. It's just various formats of poisoning people. The practice of mixing Fernet with Coca-Cola reportedly began in the 1980s in Cordoba, Argentina. The oldest written reference to Fernet con Coca is a standardized mixed drink dated from the 1990s. The drink became very popular among young people, especially university students in Cordoba, and spread throughout the country in subsequent decades. Interesting. Okay, so we got 4,000 in that first round. There's 3 rounds of this. What do we got going on here? Is the plate giving us a hint? It's English language. Or is the plate a decoy here, do we think? Salted cod, onion, tomato, sweet pepper, hot pepper, lime juice, olive oil, fresh herbs, cabbage, avocado, cucumber. This dish is flavorful, vibrant salad made primarily from salted cod. I feel like this is United Kingdom because it's in English and it's fish, which is rehydrated and shredded. It's mixed with colorful ingredients like tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, and sometimes avocado. The avocado is throwing me though, for sure. Seasoned with olive oil, lime juice, touch of hot pepper, this dish offers a refreshing and slightly spicy taste. It's commonly enjoyed as a breakfast or brunch item, often alongside bread or dumplings. No. Oh, okay. Cool. So it's close. I was trying to go United Kingdom and I just hit United States. To the east and to the south, but cool. Fuck. Are we looking at something in the Caribbean? Fuck me, dude. DBZ fan says, I'm doing good. Not bad for a Monday. Hope you're doing good. I am good. Today was a good day. Bermuda. Let's give it a whack. I'm feeling very out of my depth on this one. Oh my goodness. Keys are a thing. Okay, so warm, and from Bermuda, we're looking to travel mostly south. Buljol. Can anybody recognize this language? Is this Portuguese? Ah, British connection. Buljol. Yeah, this definitely has nothing to do with Britain. Buljol does not strike me as Spanish, and if we're going south from Bermuda, really the only other language I can think of that hangs around is Portuguese, which says to me Brazil. Warm, to the north. We're cooked. We're cooked, fam. Curacao? Let's try. Hot, but not bordering. I have no idea where Curacao is though. We're looking to travel east and south from it. Not bordering. Not bordering. I think next guess is our last guess. It's an island north of Venezuela. Okay. I was kind of thinking that this was going to be one of those islands in there. And it's like, really? I don't know. I'm gonna go St. Kitts. Is that not an option? Oh, St. St. Kitts and Nevis. I just like the name of St. Kitts and Nevis. Trinidad and Tobago. Okay. Buljol is a traditional dish from Trinidad and Tobago. The origins of buljol trace back to the colonial era, where salted fish became a key dietary component due to its long shelf life and ease of transport. The use of salt fish is a direct influence of European colonization, as salting and preserving fish were common practices to supply provisions to the Caribbean. To prepare buljol, salt fish is typically soaked in water to remove excess salt and then boiled. The cooked fish is shredded and minced with various ingredients such as tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, and sometimes hot peppers, adding a zesty flavor. Lime juice and olive oil are common additions to enhance the taste. The name buljol is believed to have Creole roots, okay, though its exact etymology is uncertain. It reflects a fusion of African, European, and indigenous influences that characterizes Trinidad and Tobago's culinary landscape. My guess is that almost nobody is gonna get this one. That's my guess. I don't think anybody from today probably got that one. Ooh, okay. We have two different pictures for this one. Water, sugar, fruit juice, fruit puree, lemon juice optional, natural flavorings optional. This dish is a frozen dessert made by blending fruit or flavored syrup with water and sugar, then freezing the mixture while straining to create a smooth, icy texture. It is typically served in cups and enjoyed as a refreshing treat, especially during warm weather. The dessert is dairy-free and comes in a variety of fruity and sweet flavors, often enjoyed by both children and adults. I feel like we're looking at a Slurpee. Are we talking about Slurpees, bro? I feel like this could be literally almost anywhere on Earth. Right? Like who doesn't have some variety of a Slurpee? I'm trying to like read this sign. Is that sign in English? Yeah, I just feel like the answer is United States because it's so sugary. Italian ice. Nice. So Italy could have worked too. Italian ice known as water ice. Who knows this? Everybody knows this is a fucking Slurpee, bro. Or shaved ice is a popular frozen dessert that originated in Italy. Its main ingredients typically include blah, blah, blah. The roots of Italian ice can be traced back to ancient Rome. That's fucking cool. Where emperors and elites would enjoy chilled desserts made from mountain snow or ice mixed with honey and fruit juice. That's crazy. That's crazy. They had some dude going up in the mountain to fucking harvest snow, bring it back and have them mix it up with honey and fruit juices. The concept of flavored ice evolved over the centuries, particularly in Sicily, which became known for its granita, a coarser texture, similar frozen treat. Huh. Italian immigrants brought the concept of water ice to the United States in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The dessert quickly gained popularity in East Coast cities such as Philadelphia and New York, where it became a staple of Italian-American culture. Philadelphia-style Italian ice is particularly renowned for its finely shaved ice texture and diverse range of flavors. Did y'all know the very first version of air conditioning circulated around just big ass ice blocks being harvested from like mountains and way further north and just being carted down and just dropped off? And then it was just like, you just had like a giant ass ice cube and they blew air over it. Like that was like refrigeration and air conditioning back in the day, back in the early days. Okay, let's check out our final score. 10,647. We're above average. You know, we're not crushing it, but I think the Trinidad and Tobago one, I think that got a lot of people. I mean, who was ever gonna guess Trinidad and Tobago? That's the problem with islands, is they don't border anything. So it's not like you can get close and keep on inching your way there. You're just always gonna be like warm, hot, warm, you know? Okay. All right, that's gonna be the end of our dailies. Let's go on, head over here. Let's go on, head over